Hello everybody, I'm Joe Cross from Charles County Government Television. Here we are at the beautiful Regency Furniture Stadium for our latest edition of the Blue Crab Spotlight. My special guest today, one of three that we're going to have today, is Chris Allen, who's the new general manager of the Blue Crabs. Chris, welcome to the show.
Happy to be here.
Great. Give us a little bit of your background, where you were before you came here and how you got elevated up to the new general manager.
Sure. I came here in February. I was assistant general manager, worked under Mark, and enjoyed my time here. But before I came here, I was with the South Coast League. I was the chief operating officer, which I was stationed out of Atlanta, Georgia, and worked in baseball now 10 years, and I've enjoyed my time. So I'm happy to take over as general manager. I'm looking forward to a great year.
And how big a transition was it to come from a big city like Atlanta, Georgia, to a nice small country town like Waldorf?
Well, it really wasn't. I'm from Virginia originally, and so I'm not far from home. I think my hometown is 3.5 hours away. But baseball's baseball. You still play 3 outs an inning and 9 innings a night, so it's pretty much the same thing.
Reflecting back on the 2008 season, it was a magical year because the brand new stadium, an expansion team where most people really didn't think that anything was going to happen since it was an expansion team. But boy, did y'all fool everybody.
Yeah, we had a great season. We had the winningest record in the entire league, which is impressive. Unfortunately, we didn't put it all together in one half to make the playoffs. But yeah, we had a great season. It was a lot of fun. The community really rallied around us. It was fantastic.
Yeah. Second place in the first half, and then you came back and led the second half quite a few weeks, and ended up 1 game short of going to the playoffs.
Yeah, that was a heartbreaker, but we'll get them next year.
Yeah, well, we hope so, because we can't wait for springtime to get here, because we really miss coming out, talking to y'all and talking to the players. But as far as last season, Butch Hobson, manager of the year.
Absolutely, very, very much deserving. He's a phenomenal guy. He does a lot in the community for us. Anytime we ask him to do any speaking engagements, he's right there for us. And what a great person he is. Right. He really is.
Joe Gannon was the pitcher of the year.
Yes, he's a knuckleballer. He's a crafty knuckleballer, and he probably doesn't throw hard enough to break an egg, which he might not like me saying that, but he in my opinion, he was good enough to pitch at the major league level right now, and he baffled the entire league all season long. Yeah, phenomenal.
Yeah, he made a lot of good moves to pull some, especially in the second half, to pull some games out that you were behind a little bit. Because like in the first half, a lot of games you led and then lost it at the end. Second half, you were hanging in there, and then you'd pull it out at the end and not give the other team a chance to come back.
Yeah, with Joe, he pitched a lot of complete games, and he lost a couple down the wire. I think the last week of the season he lost a 1-0 complete game, which could have been a deciding game for us. But he was when he went out on the mound, you expected him to go at least 8-9 innings just about every night, and he did that for us. Yeah,
because I think towards the end of the season, I think he had two shutouts thrown against him. Yep. And that, of course, that you can't win if you don't score a run. But either one of those two would have at least put you in a tie.
Oh, no,
and got a playoff game between you and Long Island.
No doubt about it. I think his final 3 games of the year were complete games on his end too, and 2 of them might have been losses. But just what a great pitcher. I don't think it was any even close as pitcher of the year in our league. I mean, I think everyone would have agreed with me that he deserved that very, very much so.
Think he might get picked up by somebody else before the season starts?
He's at the age where I certainly hope so. We would love to have him back here. I think, man, he would really, really round out a great staff that we would be bringing back. But, for his sake, I'm wishing him the best. I hope he gets picked up. I hope he gets the opportunity to play at the affiliated ball and maybe even the major league level. The problem with someone like Joe is at a trial camp, he's not real impressive. You're throwing the knuckleball and maybe the 80, 84 mile an hour fastball. Yeah. A lot of scouts will look away from that, but if they had a chance to come out here this past season, they would understand that he knows how to get batters out.
Well, if you can't hit it, you're not going to get on base. So
that's right.
Sometimes speed isn't all you need. A little mystifying movement of the ball is just as good as a 95 mile an hour.
Well, hey, I believe Jamie Moyer just won a world championship with the Phillies, and you can probably throw harder than Jamie Moyer.
Well, I don't know about that, but maybe if he comes around, we'll do a little contest. Another one was Keith Ramsey. He had a 7-6 record, which is not indicative of how good a pitcher he was. He was 3rd in the league at the end with the ERA of 4.01. I mean, 7-6, but the times that we saw him, he was just blowing people away. But a lot of times he just didn't get the support to to win the game.
You know, that seemed to happen a lot to him. You know, he had a lot of hard luck. He's a solid pitcher. Another one we'd love to see come back next year. But yeah, no question. He, his record certainly does not explain how important he was to our team this past year.
Yeah, because you had the best pitching in the league, but batting, you were at the bottom of the standings in that. So if you could move the batting up a little bit, I think everything would really turn around for the team.
No question. You look at our, we had our third baseman Osborne, solid, great player. We had some good hitters in the lineup. It just seemed like we couldn't put it all together, at one time, at the right time. But we were kind of the come from behind guys. It seemed like the second half, like you said earlier, that our bats would wake up in the 7th and 8th inning, and we'd really make a game of it. We had a lot of exciting games here this past year.
Okay, tell us how it works as far as transactions. How long a contract do the players sign, and is it like a 1-year contract? And can they be picked up during the off season? And are you expecting a lot of the same players back, or will you be making some changes?
Well, that's how it works with the contracts. We have a year contract, but it carries over into February of this coming up year. And what we'll do, we haven't extended any contracts to anybody from our existing team this past season. But by January, I know Butch and Andy Squeezits and Etch and those guys will be reaching out to a lot of these players. I know, speaking with Butch last week, there's a lot of our players we want to bring back. We had a very good team. I mean, we believe we had a good enough team to win the entire league. It just didn't happen for us. Not always the best team wins. But yeah, we certainly would love to bring back quite a few of these kids. If a player does get offered a contract to affiliated ball, it can happen in the off season. How that works is they pay us a nominal fee to purchase the rights to his contract. And we shake their hand and wish them well, because that's the key here. We want to see a lot of our players move on to the major league level, and maybe one day we can drive down the road a little bit here and watch them at a little bit bigger venue.
Yeah, well, I tell you, during the season we're out here every couple of weeks interviewing the players, and it's like a home away from home for us. We really appreciate everything that the staff does for us too. They've pretty much given us unlimited access to wherever we want to go. And,
you guys are great. I mean, the way you guys cover us, this is phenomenal. So you're always welcome in our ballpark.
Okay, hey, we're ready for next year. All right, Chris, thanks for coming on the show.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
All right, we're going to take a break right now. When we come back, we're going to have Omar Roque, the assistant general manager, and we're going to have Pinch with us too. So don't miss that. We'll be right back.
Hi, this is Omar Roque with the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs, here with Pinch to invite everyone out to our December 13th Breakfast with Pinch-A-Claus. Bring a toy out for Toys for Tots, have breakfast with Pinch, take a photo with Pinch-A-Claus, and enjoy the discounts in our team store.
Welcome back to the Southern Maryland Blue Crab Spotlight. I'm Joe Cross, and with me now is the Assistant General Manager of the Blue Crabs, Omar Roque. Omar, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me.
We had Chris on earlier, so do the same thing. Give us your background and how you came to be here with the Blue Crabs.
Originally from New Jersey, Rutgers grad, and started working in New York on Wall Street, and really wanted to pursue my dream of working in the front office of a professional sports team. So went ahead and got an internship with the Pittsburgh Pirates, and from there I've worked with the Astros minor league affiliate, which is how I met Chris. After that, I actually worked for Chris at a team down in the Southeast, and he gave me a call and wanted me to come on board, and couldn't pass up the opportunity to get back into the game and work for the Blue Crabs.
Now, I know it was a lot warmer down there than it is now, because right now we're pretty cold.
yeah, but coming from New Jersey,
New Jersey.
My blood's thinned, but not too much, thank goodness.
And speaking of team deals, the schedule is out now for 2009.
That's right. We're really excited to get that out and let our fans be able to plan for the 2009 season. And we're working hard now to put the promotional schedule together and let everybody know ahead of time everything we're looking to do here, and put on a really good show for 2009.
And it'll be the same amount of home games and away games as last year?
Absolutely. 70 home games. We're starting in late April and going to mid-September.
I got to give everybody credit, because you only get like 3 or 4 days off the whole summer. It's just night after night, or night and day playing, and there's very little time off.
Absolutely, but we love that, though. That's part of the reason we're in baseball. We're actually our biggest, busiest time is right now, going out into the community and being active in the community, and we have our corporate sales staff and group sales staff working hard. So come time for the season, that's a time where you see all your hard work come to fruition. So it's something we really look forward to, and we just like to see all the happy faces in the stands.
Well, you see me grinning, 'cause I can't wait for spring training. Spring training, will the team be going to Florida like they did last year for like a week or two? Or
that's actually something I'm not sure just yet. Having the schedule just been announced, they were focusing really hard on getting that schedule together and working out the dates. So we had no spring training plans have been finalized as far as I know.
All right. Well, at least the stadium is finished. This year in 2008, the stadium wasn't finished, so there was a few more away games at the beginning of the season, because the stadium wasn't finished. So we'll have a full schedule of home games this time. Yeah,
there'll be a little bit less packed in, because we're starting earlier in late April. So that'll definitely be a benefit to everybody to have a good 2 more weeks of games here at the ballpark.
Great. Now, for things that are coming up in the future, as far as special events here, you have a special New Year's party that you're going to be throwing here at the stadium.
Absolutely. We're working hard in the off season to let the community know that we're here year round, and the Legends Club is open for holiday parties. And one of the things we want to do is we're going to throw a New Year's Eve celebration on the 31st. Going to put a big fireworks show on and have a nice gathering that we're actually going to start promoting a little bit early this week.
And if the Legends fills up, you're going to maybe move it out here. Uh-oh, here comes Pinch. Look out, attack. How you doing, buddy?
Pinch actually has perfect timing, because yes, we're currently at the stage where we're trying to hold it in the Legends Club, and as the feedback comes back, we might expand it into the picnic area, put some heaters out there. But we really think that the community will really get behind a nice New Year's Eve celebration with a fireworks show out here at the ballpark.
Mm-hmm. And the team store is now open on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So you can start coming out and getting your Christmas gifts way ahead of time.
Absolutely. The team store is open now, and after Thanksgiving, we'll actually have some Christmas ornaments in there. That'll be a new item for the store for the holiday season. We are also doing an event on December 13th that'll have some discounts in there for the community right before the holidays.
Now, I know later on, but just before Christmas, it'll be open Monday through Friday.
Yes. Right, I believe it's early December. We'll open Monday through Friday and give fans the opportunity to come out here and purchase some Blue Crabs merchandise. And we also have the staff office open for some holiday packages we'll be unveiling soon.
Right, and plus if you can't wait for then, or if you can't come up here, you can go on the website and order stuff online.
Absolutely. You know, all our email addresses are on the website, and all the information on the different activities we're doing out here are posted up there. So we really encourage our fans to go out to that website or send us an email if they have some suggestions, because we really like to hear what the community has to say.
Yeah, because the store has a lot of pictures of the merchandise on there, so you're not ordering blindly. You're not ordering blindly, so...
Exactly.
Do they have Pinch dolls? They got the, weren't they going to get a bobblehead or something?
They do not have Pinch dolls at this point. I think they have a crab. They have the crab that they had
maybe
last
we
season.
can shrink him down.
Yeah, we're definitely going to work on something for Pinch.
Well, let's talk to Pinch. We got some questions for here. Now, you're going. How old are you going to be pretty soon? 2? Oh my God! What's he going to do?
He's going so fast. He goes right before our eyes.
When he becomes a teenager, it's all over with. Now, where do you live?
Yeah, Pinch calls the Krabby Cove home, and he and I were talking about it a little bit earlier. He really misses all his buddies coming out here and hanging out with him in the Krabby Cove.
Yeah, but isn't it kind of cold right now to be in the water? Oh, that's right. Yeah, yeah, you're coming. I tell you, I'm going to get in here and get my hands warm.
Yeah, Pinch is probably the warmest one.
Now, Pinch, you're available to go out in the community making appearances too. Where are some of the places that he's been?
Actually, Pinch just on Saturday was out at Charlotte Hall Veterans Home and La Plata Fitness. He actually stood on the corner. Yes, he was working out a little bit. We had to fight to get him out of there because he really wanted to get his workout in. Then we actually we stood with Pinch at the La Plata Fitness sign right on 301, and he waved to people as they were driving by. Weekend before that, he had 4 appearances, and we really like to be active in the community, not only with Pinch, but with myself and Chris and the rest of the staff, doing speaking engagements and letting people know what we do out here. It's important to us to show that we are community active and be out there and be a part of this community.
Yeah, great, because my motorcycle club rode on Veterans Day at the parade down in St. Mary's County, down in Leonardtown, and Pinch was there walking around, so he was doing his patriotic.
That's right. He was out at the parade yesterday, and from what I hear, he was the kids were running out into the parade line and hugging Pinch, and parents are handing them kids, and that's the kind of response that Pinch brings out in people, and we're really glad he's been such a hit. Great.
Well, he's kind of red, white, and blue, so and red on the on his tennis shoes, so definitely Mr. Patriotic. All right, Omar, thanks again for coming on the show. Pinch, it's always a pleasure to see you, my friend. All right, well, that's going to take care of this time. We'll see you next time on the Southern Maryland Blue Crab Spotlight, and look out.
Hi, this is Omar Roque with the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs, here with Pinch to invite everyone out to our December 13th Breakfast with Pinch Claus. Bring a toy out for Toys for Tots, have breakfast with Pinch, take a photo with Pinch Claus, and enjoy the discounts in our team store.